Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. As promised, I'm going to show you a few things that you can do with material aside from like snippets or clusters. So on here I have covered a tag with material and sewed around. Forgive the wonky sewing, I had to change my needle in that. You can always cover the back of it with different paper, but I figured since it was white, you could journal on the back of it. You know, and you can embellish it, of course, accordingly. And on this one, I just used a little scrap of material as a tab. I haven't decorated the Rolodex card yet because I'm not sure quite how I want to do it yet. So I've left it blank for now, but just used that little snippet of material. And I used a pair of pinking shears. I've got a pair of pinking shears, so that this one is used for sewing, the blue-handled ones. And I've got a pair around here somewhere. They're over there in my thing. They got a green handle on them, I believe. Yeah. And these are the ones that I use on paper. Because I don't use, you know, my sewing ones for paper. But, you know, these are my sewing ones. I've had these for they're probably about 20 years old, I would imagine. They used to be my mom's, so she gave them to me since I'm the one with the sewing machine. But yeah, so there's that. And this one hasn't been sewn around, it's just been glued on. Got something on it, I don't know what it got all over it, but I just turned it into a pocket. It's just what do you call it, like the graph paper index card. So, you know, not super sturdy, but, you know, it'd be fine to just glue down onto a journal page and make a pocket, or, you know, put it on the side, or even just glue here and here and turn it into a belly band. Either way. And I made a little notebook out of this one. So it's got, which I just stapled around and then just used another little remnant of this and glued over the top to hide the staples. But you know, it's sturdy, but it's still, you know, pretty soft and pliable, so it could go into a pocket somewhere. Or clip on to a page. You could even put a paper clip on the back and, you know, paper clip it to a journal. And I've made a fabric flip. And this folio here is what I'm showing Janya because she challenged me to make a folio using the Heirloom paper pack from the Die Cuts with a View Heirloom paper pack, as she had sent it to me last year for my birthday. And I'd been wanting to do something with this bird image because I was inspired by Judy's little bird folio that she made. And so I finished this little folio. It's got a little pocket here with some bird images, a little pocket here on this side, and two pockets here with, you know, just some writing paper on it, just some of the remnants of the paper, and then an upper tuck and a lower tuck, and it's just got a writing card in it, and another pocket here on the side. Got a belly band here that's got pictures on it. And on this one, oops, is a notebook. On that side. Don't think I got that turned around the right way. There we go. And on the very back, I've done a fabric flip. So that's another thing that you can do. Got a piece of lace here, little piece of material here, here, and here, which isn't particularly straight on this one, but that don't matter. Which I just kind of staggered them, you know, on the back of it, just for something different. And then I just laid it underneath a heavy book for a couple of days to kind of keep that down a little bit. I may put a closure on it. I'm not sure yet if I want to or not. But, you know, so there's just a few ideas that you can do with, you know, any remnants of fabric that you have. You know, you can also cover journals with them. Like this would be a perfect size to cover a journal with here. And I think the material is pretty. That looks like poppies, I think. Maybe poppies and sunflowers or daisies of some kind. But looks like lavender too. But that would be cute for a little summertime or spring journal, I think. Excuse me. And I've got a little remnant of Halloween puppy fabric that Chestita sent to me, which I thought was adorable. Unfortunately, none of our puppies look like these. Look like these little guys, but they're still cute anyway, nonetheless. I like puppies of all kinds. Like kitties of all kinds. I'm pretty much just an animal person, so yeah, I pretty much like all kinds of animals. So I've got these remnants also from Chestita for Halloween. Little Ouija boards. Those make, I think, cute page tabs on a Halloween journal or goth journal. It'd work in a goth journal too, because a lot of us goth people, you know, like Ouija board images and whatnot. And these skulls with the roses, I think that's pretty fabric too. I could see this being pockets or journaling cards. Some page tabs. I really love this fabric. I think it's gorgeous. Or, you know, covering a small journal, like a mini journal. You know, I think that would be cute too. And of course, you know, you can do snippet rolls and, you know, use them for your clusters, and you can make paper clips out of them. I'm trying to think of what else you could do. I mean, there's a multitude of things that you can use fabric for, of course, in your junk journals and stuff. You know, tags, cards, flippy flappies. You could do, like, you know, cover some cards and make the little cascading flips, and on the inside you could have, you know, writing space, or you could put pictures on the inside of them. My brain is not working very good today. I'm sorry, guys. Yep. Just an aside, my heart goes out to our lovely UK friends for the passing of the Queen. I was very sorry to hear about that, and my heart goes out to you guys. And, you know, I hope things will be okay from here on out, depending on whether, you know, Prince William or Prince Charles reigns. I have no idea, because, you know, I'm not from the UK, so I don't know exactly how that works, or you know, who's going to be taking over now that she's gone. But I honestly never thought that would happen in my lifetime. But you know, I didn't know, you know, up until recently really how old the Queen was. But you know, she's with her husband now, and you know, I'm glad that she's not suffering, you know, any illness or anything else like that now. But my heart goes out to her family and to our lovely friends in the UK. But yeah, just any kind of material that you have just laying around. I've got a ton of it, but these are just ones that, you know, I've already used a little bit from. So just remnants. Most of my material I haven't even cut into yet. But there's a little bit more of this red, I guess buffalo check is what you call it, or gingham. Just a real thin material. Goodness. I've got fuzzies everywhere. But yeah, you might actually even be able to, like if it's a real thin material, use the decorative scissors that are used on paper. Like if you want to, like the postage stamp or the borders, like the deckled edge, you know, might be able to use that and then turn it into a page tab, but with a different type of a border. I haven't tried it yet. I guess we can try it real quick on camera and see if that works. I've got a, let's see, it's like a little wave, so we can see if that works. I don't know. Like I said, I've never tried it. It may not, because these barely go through paper. Yeah, not very good, as you can see. It just kind of chews up the fabric. So even being a thinner fabric, it doesn't do that. But, you know, it's real easy to do it for, you know, like with the pinking shears, though. So, say you want to make a page tab. Basically make them whatever size you want, but come on, hands, you can work. Well, I didn't cut that very straight, did I? There we go. I didn't cut that very straight either. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect, but, you know, say just a size like that. And you can, you know, put it on the side of a journal, on the top of a tag, or a card, or, you could even, like, say you're going to do a closure here. Now, mind you, this doesn't match, but, like, you could, you know, put it on the side there, even, and use it with a closure or something along those lines. You could put them, like, inside of, like, do a paper clip, like this, you know, for long ways, and then, you know, put paper over the top or more material. You could also, so like cut it in a smaller strip like this. And then loop it through. You know, loop it through the end of a paper clip, and then have it, you know, clip down like that. onto your page, or even, you know, do the top of a tag that way. You know, just about anything, just anything that could work. So yeah, that's just a few things that you can do with a material. So we are, no, that's, again, my brain is not with it today. Yeah, so that was just a quick video to let you guys know some of the things that you can do with material in your junk journals. And when we come back, I'm actually going to be attempting to make a lap book for the first time. I've never made one before, and I was challenged by our lovely Miss Kay at the Paper Shed UK to take part in making a lap book that was Sherlock Holmes style. And as you guys know, I love Sherlock Holmes. So, and I have, I just used the cover of a book of a Sherlock Holmes book to make a different journal. And I don't know if there's any artwork in this particular one, but I do have one that's got artwork in it. Looks like that's just the story. But the book pages are old, so I can use the book pages out of here. And then use the book that I have the images in. So I can use those to make like journal cards and stuff. And there's a couple of kits on Etsy that are Sherlock Holmes related, and I'm going to have a look at them and see if I want to purchase one to use in the construction of our lap book. But I also have some cards, some journaling cards that are, where are they? It's a bigger question. Here they are. They're called Gentleman cards, and I might use some of these, because this little guy reminds me of Watson, you know, because of the hat and the mustache. Not really the glasses, but the hat and the mustache, because he wore a bowler hat. I'm assuming that's what kind of hat that is. It's very similar. But these are, you know, I think they're called Gentleman cards is what they're called. So I've got a couple. But, you know, it reminds me of the Hansom Cabs from back in the day. Little suit. And as you know, phones were a thing in the later part of the Victorian era. So, but, you know, just some cards that I could use. I don't know about that one, but that's more steampunkish, kind of. But, you know, well, that's kind of steampunkish too, but I'd say that gets a pass. You know, a couple of these cards, you know, I may not use them all, but I'm going to at least use some. And, you know, even if I don't use them as journaling cards, you know, I can always make them into pockets or tuck spots or flippy flappies or something along those lines. And I'm going to see what kind of scrapbook paper I have. I might be able to actually use some more of the papers out of the die cuts with a view, the heirloom pack, to go with that. Because I don't think I have any other, you know, types that look like this. If I'd had some Tim Holtz, that would be perfect, but I don't have any more. So anyway, so there's that. But anyway, when we come back, we're going to attempt a lap book. So, wish me luck, guys. I've never done this before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. So, we're going to figure it out together, I guess. But alright, so I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you guys back here really soon. Bye!